Welcome to Trending Update USA, and I am Steffan. Today we dive into one of the most anticipated moments of the upcoming tennis season as Coco Gauff, Emma Raducanu, Taylor Fritz, and a host of other global superstars get ready to launch their 2026 campaign at the United Cup. Tennis fans have been waiting for months to see which players will start the new year on the mixed team stage, and now the excitement is officially hitting fever pitch. The United Cup has quickly become a defining moment in the tennis calendar, a unique blend of national pride, team strategy, and early season momentum that sets the tone for the entire year. This time, it's bigger, louder, and more electrifying than ever before, especially with the lineup of high-profile names preparing to step into the spotlight. As the new season approaches, all eyes are on Coco Gauff, the American superstar who continues to revolutionize women's tennis with her explosive athleticism, mental maturity, and rapidly growing legacy. Gauff's decision to begin her 2026 campaign at the United Cup has the tennis world buzzing with speculation. How sharp will she look after the off-season? How will her chemistry with teammates evolve? Can she deliver the level of dominance fans witnessed during her Grand Slam breakthroughs? As the defending American leader in numerous team competitions, she carries both pressure and pride, and the United Cup provides the perfect proving ground to demonstrate her readiness for the road to the Australian Open. But she is not alone. Emma Raducanu, the British icon who shook the world with her unprecedented 2021 US Open run, is also preparing for a major comeback story in 2026. After years of fluctuating form, injuries, and recovery, Raducanu enters the United Cup with renewed motivation, a rebuilt team, and a redefined perspective on her game. For British tennis fans, this is more than a tournament, it's a moment of hope. Raducanu's presence brings intrigue, unpredictability, and the potential for a resurgence that could recapture the magic that once captivated millions. Every match she plays will be watched with intense curiosity as she works to show the world she is not just a one-slam wonder but a long-term contender ready to rise again. On the men's side, Taylor Fritz stands ready to anchor the American campaign once more. Fritz has established himself as one of the most reliable and composed American men's players of this generation. With his booming serve, powerful baseline game, and poise in high-pressure moments, he remains a critical weapon for Team USA. The United Cup format favors players who thrive in both singles and mixed doubles, and Fritz has proven time and time again that he can adapt seamlessly. His partnership potential, whether with Coco Gauff or any of the other American female stars, sets the stage for thrilling mixed doubles action that fans won't want to miss. The United Cup has become the launchpad for season-defining runs, producing early shocks, breakthrough moments, and intense clashes between national tennis powers. The 2026 edition promises to be even more dramatic. With powerhouse nations like Spain, Australia, Italy, Canada, France, and Great Britain all sending top-tier athletes, the battles will be fierce. Carlos Alcaraz is expected to lead Spain, bringing his signature explosive flair and boundless energy. Italy may rely on Jannik Sinner's ice-cold precision and Camila Giorgi's fearless aggression. Australia, backed by home crowd energy, will look to stars like Alex de Minaur and Ajla Tomljanovic to deliver early victories. Each team brings not only talent but also national pride, setting the stage for a thrilling opening to the year. For fans, the United Cup is more than tennis. It's theater, emotion, strategy, and narrative all woven together. The mixed team format forces players to go beyond their usual routines, learning to communicate, adapt, and carry the weight of the nation's expectations. It's a rare opportunity to watch stars who normally compete alone come together as teammates, celebrating on the sidelines, giving on-court coaching, and elevating each other under pressure. This raw expression of unity is what makes the United Cup a standout event within the sport. Coco Gauff enters the competition not just as a star but as a leader. Since her historic US Open triumph and multiple deep runs in the biggest tournaments, she has matured into a player capable of carrying enormous expectations. Her involvement in the United Cup also hints at her commitment to starting the season strong, sharpening her form, and arriving at the Australian Open with momentum. Fans know that when Gauff is confident and physically at her best, she becomes one of the most difficult players to beat, not just on hard courts but across all surfaces. Her aggressive backhand, elite movement, and championship mentality will be central to America's success. Emma Raducanu's appearance at the United Cup is one of the most talked about storylines of the new season. After years of stop-and-start momentum due to injuries, coaching changes, and performance inconsistencies, she now enters 2026 with renewed clarity and determination. Reports from her off-season training suggest that she has focused heavily on rebuilding her fitness, strengthening her serve, and stabilizing her baseline power. The United Cup gives her the perfect opportunity to test her improvements under real match pressure. For British fans, this event could mark the beginning of a long-awaited rebirth for one of the sport's most marketable and fascinating figures. Taylor Fritz, meanwhile, is expected to continue his upward trajectory as one of the top American hopes on the ATP Tour. His 2025 season featured numerous top 10 victories, consistent deep tournament runs, and a growing sense of maturity. His partnership potential with Coco Gauff could create one of the most exciting mixed doubles pairings of the tournament, combining power, precision, and a shared competitive fire that could lead Team USA to deep success. Fritz thrives on team events, often elevating his intensity and focus when representing his country. Beyond the headline names, the United Cup is packed with rising stars and quiet threats who could turn the tide at any moment. Canada remains a dangerous team with Felix Auger-Aliassime and Bianca Andreescu capable of beating anyone on their best days. Greece, led by Stefanos Tsitsipas and Maria Sakkari, remains a powerhouse duo with strong chemistry and years of big-stage experience together. France's depth, with players like Caroline Garcia and Arthur Fils, makes them unpredictable and dangerous. Meanwhile, China's rising stars are poised to shock bigger nations with their explosive form and relentless competitive hunger. This year's United Cup also carries deeper emotional weight. Many players see the event as an opportunity to reset, rebuild, and redefine themselves after the challenges of previous seasons. For some, it's a chance to correct past mistakes. For others, it's the moment to launch a new era in their careers. Fans will witness raw emotions, tense moments, and unforgettable celebrations, everything that makes tennis such a compelling global sport. The significance of the United Cup extends into the broader narrative of the upcoming tennis season. With the Australian Open fast approaching, players use this tournament to fine-tune their timing, test their physical readiness, and gather early momentum against elite competition. A strong start at the United Cup often predicts a powerful run at the first Grand Slam of the year. Players know that success here builds confidence, sharpens instincts, and sends a message to the rest of the tour. Coco Gauff's goals for 2026 extend beyond simply winning matches. She enters this year with ambitions of expanding her slam collection, chasing the world #1 ranking, and asserting herself as one of the defining athletes of her generation. For Emma Raducanu, the mission is different but no less meaningful, reclaiming competitive stability, rebuilding her ranking, and proving to herself and the world that she can climb back to the top of women's tennis. For Taylor Fritz, 2026 is an opportunity to break deeper into the elite tier of men's tennis and solidify himself as a constant threat in the biggest tournaments. As the tennis world prepares for the first serve of the season, the United Cup stands as the ultimate preview of the drama, intensity, and storylines waiting ahead. Fans across the globe will tune in to witness these stars ignite their campaigns, wearing their national colors, carrying their country's hopes, and stepping into a new chapter of their careers with fire, determination, and passion. The excitement is building, the anticipation is rising, and the 2026 season is ready to begin in spectacular fashion.